G'day, welcome to Todd's Kitchen. Who says you can't have hot cross buns on a keto diet? This is so simple, so delicious, but you can still have more and more, within moderation of course. So join me today as I make my version of keto hot cross buns. Okay, so we're going to start this off with our base, and that's coconut flour. So we're using this instead of regular flour because it's much lower in carbs. So into a mixing bowl, we're going to place in 60 grams of our coconut flour, followed by 30 grams of silicon husk. And now to help it rise, we're going to add in a teaspoon of baking powder, followed by 2 tablespoons of some natural sweetener. Then to enhance the flavour, say about half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of mixed spice or allspice, next half a teaspoon of ground cloves. Then for the last of our dry ingredients, half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Give our dry mix a quick mix around just like so, just so it's all combined. Now for the final 2 ingredients, we're going to add 4 eggs and 1 cup or 250 ml of boiling hot water. And just simply give it a good mix until everything is well combined. And it's done. It is that simple. That mix, all we have to do now is just grab 8 equal sized balls. And I'm just going to lightly shape them and just place onto a baking tray. Okay, so once done, we're going to place this into a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius or 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 25 minutes. Okay, so while our hot cross buns are in the oven, we're going to use some more of our natural sweetener. So you're going to play this by ear. So I'm going to just place in, say, 1/4 cup of our sweetener. This is a sugar-free sweetener, of course. And I'm just going to add a little bit of warm water at a time. And just mix it up till we get a nice thick paste. And this is what we're going to use to make the crosses on our hot cross buns. But we need to do this after they're baked, otherwise it just doesn't show up as well when they are baked. So the only difference between the original recipe and this one is you put the crosses on after. Okay, so once we've made up our mixture, I've got a Ziploc bag. So we're just going to pour it straight in on one side, just like that. So basically what we're going to do is we're just going to cut the corner off, just the small corner, and there we have an instant piping bag. Okay, so they're out of the oven, nice and springy, and they're perfect. So now while they're still hot, I'm going to grab our piping bag and just pipe on our cross. And there we have our delicious keto hot cross buns. And you saw just how simple they are to make, but they're jam-packed full of flavour. Now of course, they're not the traditional hot cross buns, they're a much healthier alternative, because you don't have all those carbs and sugar packed in. Now if you've got keto chocolate chips, I recommend that you throw them in as well. But that's purely optional because they already have, with all those not lovely spices, so much flavour. So you can break them open, serve them with butter, or have them by themselves, but either way, these keto hot cross buns are going to taste simply delish.